Alright, well, I want to show you how you can freeze the first row so that when you move your cursor here, you can move your rows up and you have the first row frozen. Alright, let me quickly show you how you can freeze your first row. And that's very important if you're working and you have a long list of rows in your worksheet. You need to scroll up and down so that you have your first row fixed and you can always see the data in your rows and make reference to whatsoever they are, whatsoever field they represent. Alright, so what you need to do is go into the View tab up here, click on it, and go to Freeze Panes and Freeze Top Row. So obviously the first row, you can see the line here. Obviously this one is frozen now. So if you move your cursor up or down, you will see that the first row will remain frozen, is fixed, and you can now make reference to it and it becomes much easier for you. Okay, for you to see it clearly, let me just copy this. Okay, now we want to move this. Let me do that one more time so that we have something to move. Okay, you can see that the first row remains where it is because it's frozen already. That's how to freeze the first row. And not only the first row, you can do that. Well, if you want to release it, just go back there, go back to freeze pane, and you see on freeze panes. So that's done. So if you move it now, you see it moves with it because we have unfrozen the pane. So if you want to, let's move on to freezing the first column. Let's remove this because it's going to reference this if we leave it here. So let's delete this one and make this our first column. Alright, so freeze the first column. Now you can move your you see you can move your field here and there and the first column will remain fixed. Alright, so let's go back and unfreeze that pin. And the last one we'll do is this. Let's just say freeze panes and let's see what will happen. You see, it's broken the rows into sections for you. Now you may need that and you may not need it, so just for you to see, it says unlock all rows and columns to scroll through entire worksheet. So that is how to freeze your first row and first column I have shown you. Thank you. Remember to give thumbs up, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and share with your friends. See you in the next video.